Behind every remote worker is a cat that hasn't signed an NDA and will sell all the secrets for a piece of sashimi. Mozart, Cinderella. The two together, mozzarella. Me seeing a friend on social media that I've never met in real life succeed. Amazing. Amazing. But will end soon. Dogs named Princess. Dogs named Planetary Annihilator. No bro left out. History in school. History as a hobby. And somewhere on Google Earth, it's 2012. My grandpa is still alive, and he's teaching me how to play softball. Nobody loves you. My dog when I get home. Wondered why my dog wouldn't come when I called him. Then I found this. You failed at getting in shape for your New Year's resolution last year. There's no point in trying again this year. Also me to me. We're done when I say we're done. Me having a bad day, trying to stay grumpy. My girlfriend giggling like lunatic, being a total goof, about to make me start laughing. OMG, big boy Mr. B is a chonk. He's a chonk of a chonk. He redefines the term, the shelter wrote in its adoption post. He needs those parts for his spaceship. He's going to outer space. Just got back from the vet. You guys know what my dumb dog did? He sprained his tail from wagging it too hard. This is the stupidest thing. My family. For sure when he gets a girlfriend, he'll mature. My girlfriend and I. Possibly the sweetest act of kindness I've seen. Family had electricians in every week for the past 6 weeks, and their little boy was obsessed with them. He hounded them with questions, kindness, and constant offers to help. The little boy just received this from them. This student created his own cozy atmosphere today, and I absolutely. Me. I don't have equipment for projects. Grandma, say no more. Excuse me, sir. What aisle are the carrots in? When you finally decide to quit your job and follow your dreams. Has a bee ever landed on you, and instead of being scared, you appreciate the possibility that you got confused for a flower? Bed doesn't ask questions. Bed doesn't judge you. Bed is just warm and soft. Bed is always there for you. Bed is nice. Man, I'd do anything to get invited to this. Cats when they hear pespies. Me, laughs at a funny meme. My cat on my lap. My sister was very excited to take this picture in traffic today. The emotional reaction of a cat after seeing its owner for the first time in over 6 months. Terrible movie I loved as a child and am now forever loyal to and nostalgic for. Spotify wrap this. Spotify wrap that. How about me being wrapped in your arms? Little good boy practicing his best guard dog face. Male birds versus female birds. When your goth brother and his goth friends let you hang out with them. Air. Vibrates in a pattern. Humans. Well, that's music to my ears. When you pick up a snail and put it somewhere else. Me when I see the birds have finally found the feeder outside my window. List of books to read. Before you die 1. Any book you want 2. Don't read books you don't want to read 3. That's it 4. Congratulations, you did it. I really like this list. All my favorite books are on it. Thanks, I worked really hard on it. A girl invites you to her house. She takes you to her room. She gets out a new Lego set to build together. Started karate today. I stood next to a 5-year-old little girl on her first day. We learned the same steps and the dojo-kun closing. I am 10 times her size. Seen horrors in my years. I hope she will never even imagine. In that moment, we were equal. Never felt such a gracious humility before. Diamonds are formed under pressure, and bread dough rises when you let it rest. We're all our own things. What's motivating to you may be crippling to others. There's an old saying, I think it's Russian. The same boiling water that softens the potato will harden thee. Investors buy old hotel and transform it into 139 micro apartments for the homeless. Bit of an odd one. It's my 25th birthday. Are you able to place the pepperoni into the shape of 25 on the pizza? Before passing away from cancer, Don Anderson gave his daughter Lola a note. It was a diary entry that Lola had discarded as a child, expressing her dream of winning Olympic rowing gold. Her dad had kept it, and now Lola has achieved her dream by winning the gold medal. He's probably thinking about the mortgage, utility bills, taxes, grocery bills, medical bills. When you kiss her on the forehead and tell her how much she means to you. When you ask her about her day and she really tells you and you enjoy it because you love her. My brother proposed to his girlfriend. She's Chinese, so he learned to ask her in Mandarin. When she answered, he stared at her blankly. He forgot to learn the words for yes and no. Progress after 1 year converting a water-dependent lawn to 70 species of mostly native plants. Ontario. Wife, 25, is accused of babysitting husband with the lavish lunches she makes him every day. Is this for a child? I made lunch for you again, daring. Thank you, dear. I know. My selfie skills are terrible, but just look at this baby penguin and everything will appear better. After watching customers pay money to buy cookies from a store, a dog in Colombia started bringing a leaf in his mouth and presenting it to the store attendant. The staff decided to play along, and now the dog comes to buy cookies every day. So far, you've survived 100% of your worst days. Good job. When you mention you're sad and your friends all come over to validate you, the secret to doing anything is believing that you can do it. Anything that you believe you can do strong enough, you can do. Anything. As long as you believe. I have a cookie nice. I have a multi-millionaire cake factory. I also discovered cure for cancer and bought an island. Do you have any cookies? No. Here, take it. So my mom accidentally ordered an extra small dog bed, but he's still grateful. He made a new friend at doggy daycare. When you meet a new, diverse group of people with different views and opinions and you all find out you have similar interests. Had a Bob Ross painting party for my birthday. Love, my friend's best day. Ever. When you compliment her friend and they compliment you back and you're stuck in a circle of endless mutual support and appreciation. When her candles are fake, but it's okay BC or love keeps you warm. That one friend who's always there for you. Arctic foxes smiling peacefully is my favorite aesthetic. The face on this deer who was rescued from the Louisiana floods is priceless. When your human says, "Who's a good boy?" and you already know it's you. Ever sit down and think about friends and how much they have impacted your life and how much they mean to you and you? Just. When someone feeds me. My sister is about to have a baby and my brother showed up to the hospital in a suit because first impressions matter. When you see a friend who hasn't been in a good place out doing good things and being successful and happy. The robot is curious. Jacob, what is cozy? It's when you bundle up nice and airy inside while it's cold out. Like this? Yes. Okay, but how does our daughter look like Woody Harrelson? Ode to Cora. You're an adorable child, flattered to be compared. You have a wonderful smile. I just wish I had your hair. You've made our day, can't wait to show her this when she's older. You have another fan. You can taste these photos. You can taste the spoon more than the ice cream. Asked my 5-year-old to keep an eye on his sister while I served him dinner. I peek out of the kitchen and find him like this. My grandfather passed away today. Last night all he wanted to do was to have one last beer with his sons. I wish I was a cat. No school, no work, just meow meow. I was sent to tell you, hey, that you are loved. Okay, bye. Cincinnati Zoo's Fiona having her fan mail read to her. When you have no idea where you're going in life, but you're still enjoying the how I actually look versus how my grandma thinks I look. He found this for you. It's a rock. Woo. It's the best rock I've ever seen. My life. My mom. This crow couple has been together for more than 12 years. She broke her beak 8 years ago in a collision with a car. He has patiently fed her and loved her since. They have babies every year, and she is an affectionate mother, and the entire flock protect her. Living proof that compassion is not limited to humans. When you look down at your phone and see memes with good vibes that give you a more positive outlook on life. In a way, you've already won in this world because you're the only one who can be you. Back in August, my RA asked us how he could make our year better, and I asked him to read me a bedtime story on my birthday. After not seeing my dog San 5 months, I Skyped with him last night. My mom sent me this after we disconnected. I like y'all to pray for my homie Charlie, nothing wrong with him. He just frecking loves bagels. Sergeant, could you get some supplies? Me. Sure. Sergeant, only buy what we need. Me. Googled most important image on the internet, was not disappointed. You think I might tell everybody in the court that you like to be the little spoon everyone likes. To be the little spoon, it makes you feel safe. Found my cats holding paws while napping. When you're trying to grab those feetsies, and you finally get them. When they tell you look just like your mother. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Man built, custom, kayak, so he could take his dogs on adventures. Just in case you were having a bad day, look how happy this raccoon is with his stuffed raccoon. When you're given all the tools to succeed in life, but you're too dumb to use them. Made for little hands. The teacher trying to unmute us, me telling her how the kid with loud mic, her dog in background, the kid trying to learn, my FBI agent, the kid with slow internet. That friend that always makes sure you fit in. When you finally confess to your crush and she admits she likes you back, your alarm clock. Who's a good boy? You are. I see all the efforts you make and I am proud. My son just graduated from school. In 2015, the University of Tokyo's Agriculture Department erected a bronze statue of Hachiko and his owner, together at last. My sister's dog Riley is getting laser treatment for his arthritis, so they put doggles on him. May this picture guide you to a better week. Certain types of sea urchins will pick up a shell with their tube feet and wear it, with a behavior known as covering reaction, mainly because they shy away from light. So, aquarium enthusiasts 3D printed tiny hats, and they actually wear them. Telling me you're moving back in with your parents as a 30-year-old man is IDK. Life ain't a straight line. Real strength's in adapting, not in clinging. Let's not pretend we don't all need a hand. They thought that was a camera. My grandpa left this surprise in my grandma's camera roll on her new phone. When I was a freshman in high school, there was a boy named Chris who was a senior who had autism, and he really loved Hot Wheels. He always wanted to show people his tiny cars, and instead of the popular crowd making fun of him, they got excited with him. On his birthday, everyone bought him Hot Wheels, and he went home with a backpack full of them. For homecoming, they voted him king and gave him a cape with Hot Wheels on it. Sometimes high school isn't so bad. This is Ralph. He is a dog that lives near school and waits for me every day after school to say hi to him before I have to leave. This is Michael. Michael gave me a lime. It had his number, then proceeded to say, "It's a pickup line." Every year. Every year. Charlie always thinks the clementines are balls and just stares waiting for you to throw one. Dr. Chang delivered me, and yesterday I helped him deliver a baby. I love full circle moments. Sneezed when everyone was asleep. The guy who mows the lawn in my building left a rectangle of wildflowers for the bees to use. Grandma, you need to eat 4 more bites since you're 4 years. Me, but I'm 5. Grandma. Oh, well, I don't think you can eat that much. Me eats 5 bites to prove her wrong. Grandma, in case you haven't noticed, you've fallen right into my trap. Deserve somebody that tells you they miss you at 1:40 p.m. when they're surrounded by people in the midst of their day. Not somebody who says they miss you at 2:13 a.m., alone with nothing else to do. She's too precious for this world. My parents are at Disneyland and just sent me this. Been saving money since I was 14, and I finally had enough to buy my mom a car for her birthday. And you wake up next to Bae while they sleep and realize how lucky you are. Me. Hi. I'm in room 326. I'd like to order a wake-up call. Desk clerk. Okay. You underestimate your self-worth, you have more friends than you realize, and you have great taste in TV shows. When you go into deep conversation with someone who understands. Came up to me while I was pumping gas. Do just likes to adventure. Dogs can't operate MRI machines, but cats can. Man posing with picture of forest he restored. Tonight, our neighbor Earl threw a pizza party for all the people on our block. He is 95 years old and is the sweetest, most caring person I've ever met. Though his wife has passed and his kids and grandkids are grown, he never stops making an effort to love people. Andrew and I have gone out to dinner with him a number of times, and Earl always tells us he can be our next-door grandpa. I've never had a better neighbor. I hope to be half as giving, caring, and amazing as him in my lifetime. When Tupac was in jail, Jim Carrey used to write him funny letters in an attempt to cheer him up. Tupac was a huge fan of the comedian. My co-worker's dog just stole my girlfriend. Kat was pregnant, and I put food for her every day. She disappeared for a week, and today she came to show me her daughter. Got a kitten this weekend, and our German Shepherd pup, Bluey, thinks it's his. I'm not going to tell him any different. Sure, it's cute now, but what happens when he gets bigger? Well, that answers that question. In 2019, I wrote my phone number on a Jenga piece at a hostel in Iceland. Today, I received this photo. When you and your boy take different paths in life, but still love each other. My wife. Ugh, I hate the way I look. I look like a potato. How I see her. Some stranger somewhere remembers you because you were kind to them. Heard my 6-year-old slowly and painstakingly reading a National Geographic book about otters to his stuffed otter because I wanted him to know about his family. Why do you always fake such random pictures? For them, remember these days, honey? Okay, time to sleep. Memories. Compliments I got years ago. Ah, a classic. That's so you. Thanks, brain. I'm really crying right now, dude. I thought I was calling my mom, but I had the wrong number, and... 9th grader Paul Scott is blind, but he runs cross-country with the help of 4th grader Rebel Hayes, who guides Paul through courses with the use of a rope. Rebel trains every day so that he can keep up with the older kids because he never wants to let Paul down. Me, mental health. Me, what if things really do get better? My sister had her first son today. I caught a rare moment between two fathers. My husband is in his first year of teaching elementary school math. Every night he comes home, takes a long swig of soda water, stares into the middle distance and says, "The amount of cuteness I see on a daily basis, you just can't fathom it, Caitlin." When you tell a good joke and everyone laughs and it make you feel good. This dad designed shoes to give his paralyzed daughter the sensation of walking.